Howdy folks, Mac McCarty here again with the Rough and Tumbled channel. This story goes back to the late 70s. I think it was the late 70s, but I was working down on the Amoco production saddler lease. And on the saddler lease was the south end field office for Amoco production. They had one on the south end down there, one in Kilgore, and then one up around Tenryville, Longview area. And we did quite a bit of work down there on that south end of the field for Amoco. And this particular day had gotten stormy, and a good bit of thunder, lightning, rain, wind, and it was, I want to say it was after lunch, and we'd gone up there to the field office, and as we were walking up to the porch there, it had a covered porch, the field superintendent come out of the door and met us on the front porch, and we were standing there talking to him, and he kind of chuckled. He kind of figured it was going to be time for us to go to the house. We weren't going to work in that bad weather, because what we had wasn't getting wells going. It was working on stuff, projects and what have you. It could wait. And we stood there talking, and boy, that lightning was coming down. And all of a sudden, I'd say about 150 yards from us, there was a well out south of the office right there, sitting there just pumping. And all of a sudden, that lightning just come down and hit the top of that pole, wham, and it was just a big ball of fire erupted on top of that pole, and it looked like it just kind of rolled down the pole. Well, now, the conduit came down the pole and then went underground over and came up at a stub pole behind the pumping unit here, like this. It'd be right here behind it and feeding this motor here. Well, as that ball of fire just kind of went down that pole, all of a sudden it appeared over there at the stub pole. That panel just blew open, and it looked like just a big ball of fire just rolling out of that panel. Weird looking, and then it just kind of rolled over to the motor and whoo, engulfed it. Flames, just a big ball of fire. Well, needless to say, everything at that pumping unit, all the electrical stuff was toast, just completely fried. And it was a sight to behold. And the field boss there said, well, boys, let's just come back to that tomorrow when the weather's better. Don't have to worry about turning it off. It was done, boy. I mean, completely well done. Fried. Well, I've just never seen anything like that since or before, and it was quite a sight to behold. The power in lightning is just awesome, and I've seen the Blue Lady sing many a time. That's when you're working that high voltage and you get an arc going, started, and it's going whoa, and it's blue looking, and it's that arc of that high voltage. I tell you, it'll make the bravest men run. It'll scare anybody to death. But that particular day, we got to see lightning hit the top of a pole and just generate this big ball of fire, just rolled down, and then apparently went through the conduit and came up and rolled out, blow the panel door open, rolled over to that motor. It was pretty scary. And I mean, if you like us and you work around that stuff all the time and you see something like that, it makes you think. Every day is a new challenge, and you got to watch for what's lurking around the corner there or right in front of your face. At any rate, hope you enjoyed that story. That one's, I was quite a bit younger there. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. And till next time, I'm Mac McCarty saying so long for the Rough and Tumble Channel.